All right, if you are a baseball coach, if you are a parent that has a baseball player, if you are an athlete yourself, you're a baseball player, listen up. This is going to be some really valuable information to know. So, understanding physically the demands of the sport that you're playing is really advantageous when you're talking about training your athletes or training yourself if you are that baseball player. So, baseball season's almost here. This is going to be really valuable information for you to know. Muscle fiber types. There's two basic muscle fiber types: fast twitch, slow twitch. In baseball, you primarily almost always use fast twitch muscle fibers. You are always running as fast as you can for the most part. You are swinging the bat as hard as you can. All of this obviously under control. And you're throwing the ball as hard as you can, right? Or almost as hard as you can every time. So in baseball, virtually it's all fast twitch muscle fiber, okay? Fast twitch muscle fiber is primarily the muscle fibers that mostly require strength, power, sprinting motions, explosive motions, jumping, those kind of things. Slow twitch are the type of muscle fibers that are really just endurance-based things. You know, think of a slow run or even a walk or a hike. Those are going to be the muscles that you're going to be using for those type of activities, mainly endurance, okay? So baseball, you know, I can still go out to high school fields across the nation, college fields, not as many professional, obviously now, you know, they have professional baseball teams. They have, you know, strength and conditioning coaches. Most of them already know all this information, obviously. So, but for you, mostly little league, you know, anybody 18 and under, this is going to be really valuable information to know. So if you're ever having your athletes or your baseball players do slow runs, you know, running poles and things like that, you actually are it's not the best way to build their stamina and their conditioning. Wind sprints with rest in between, interval training, you know, so where you sprint 20 feet, 30 feet, 90 feet, right? You know, we're going to have 90 feet sprints in baseball, and, you know, all the way out to maybe 50 or 60 yards might be something you do, but always working on the fast twitch muscle fibers as opposed to slow twitch. And here's an interesting fact for you. We're almost all predominantly born fast twitch muscle fiber. It's what we do the rest of our lives that's going to determine how many of those fast twitch muscle fibers that we hold on to. So the more that you do endurance-based work over your lifetime, the more you're going to switch from a fast twitch to a slow twitch muscle fiber. It's a lot easier for muscles to transition from fast to slow twitch than they are from slow to fast twitch. You know, if you think about, you know, if you're in your 30s, 40s, or 50s, you were an athlete at one point, you probably can't run, jump, or even swing a bat or even throw a baseball as hard as you used to, primarily because most people tend to do more endurance-based work later on in life. We're actually, the human body's really built for endurance as opposed to explosive activities, if you relate us to like animals and things like that. So anyway, so when you're training your athletes, specifically your baseball players, you want to avoid even your you know, the position that really might require a little bit of endurance is going to be a starting pitcher that might need some arm endurance over a 6, 7, 8, 9 inning period of time. So but for the most part, you should always be training fast twitch muscle fibers, explosive movements, get rid of running the poles and things like that, and focus on short bursts of speed.